Okay, David.
Okay.
Now that I know the real definition of situational leadership, that brings me to team performance. How can you help me develop a better team for them to perform at their maximum peak?
Oh, well, high performing teams, that's a great question because situational leadership is a team, almost like a team model. You coach, you delegate, you direct, you support. But team performance is something that is across the board, everyone is talking about. They want high performing teams.
Yeah.
That's the language, right?
Yeah.
You want people to deliver on a high level timely, you want them to deliver, you want the outcomes there, and you want people fully engaged.
Absolutely.
Inside a team model is a standard. So sometimes when we pull people together to work on a project, we pull their expertise together. And in that expertise, we have to also build a standard of how we're going to work, how we build a team versus working team. So there's a difference between a work group and a team. A work group is individualistic, working on a particular project, and we kind of work in silos, but we're working together on a particular project.
Right.
But when we have a team, the team and a team dynamic based upon high performing goals, we have trust, conflict, commitment, accountability, and attention to results.
Okay.
So the foundation of a great team is trust.
Yeah.
So if you have to go and look at your team, is trust there?
Right.
Or is it just around, well, we got this product or this project that needs to be executed, and we got the right people in the right room, but do we have trust? Where we can trust one another to be able to push through any issues that come through at any particular time?
So would I be looking for individual trust or trust that they have the ability to get the task done?
It's both.
Okay.
They must trust each other
Yeah.
to get the task done, in order to get the task done.
Okay.
Because you don't want to get the task done and then collapse your whole team.
Right.
You want them to still be friends.
Yeah.
You want them to still be co-workers and peers. And you want them to still be able to want to work for your organization and for you.
So as I start building a team, do I build in team building exercises to enhance the trust first before I bring the project on and approach it that way, I guess?
Well, I would look at it from this way. I believe over time you build trust, just in any relationship.
Yeah, you're right.
So, so we believe that there is some element of trust is already there.
Okay.
But we got to make sure that the trust is based upon effective communication.
Yeah.
We talked about that earlier,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
So you have people that there aren't any BCC emails going out, that we're transparent in our communication styles, that if we need something, then we have the power to ask for it. If a person is underperforming, we're able to say, I really do need this and you are now late on this particular thing.
Yeah.
That's how trust really begins to either be built or eroded.
I just had an aha moment about that too. A lot of times I don't include everybody on the emails that they need to see. And so I can see how I've devised or divided the team in the trust area. Okay, I got it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And let me tell you something. One of the key components when you know you have trust is they can get into a room and they can have conflict.
Okay. Okay.
Because you can't have conflict without trust.
Okay.
So when people say to me, "Oh, we have a great team," I said, "Well, do they get along well?" "Oh, yeah, we get along well." "Well, have you guys had any conflict?" "Oh, no, we haven't had any conflict." And I began to say, "There's no trust there."
Right.
you can't have a team without having conflict.
Yeah.
So you have trust, you have conflict, commitment, and you have accountability, and then you have the results around paying attention to what these results are going to be, your deliverables. That's the foundation. Now, this is not me and me being brilliant at this moment. That comes from Patrick Lencioni's model of the 5 dysfunctions of a team.
Yeah.
So I want to recommend that book. So when you start your next project, all your team members should have read the 5 dysfunctions of a team, so you know how this team is going to be regulated, what the standards of the team are, and they can bring these ideas from that particular body of work to help you move forward on the projects that you have in hand for next quarter.
All right.
So that was all, but there's so many dynamics in building a team.
All right. Well, definitely, I reach out for the book, but I now have at least a foundation of how to start. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for asking, of course. I think it's great.